They all disappeared. Y'all ready? Button it all the way up. I choloed it, honey. I buttoned it all the way up. .304. What's up, bro? I was on here, but apparently I was on the edge of Wi-Fi and lost connection or something. Everybody disappeared. How'd your week go? What's up, Froggy? Yeah, they were. Somebody came in a minute ago and was like, "Did you find those glasses yet?" It's the most comfortable pair of glasses I've had yet. Other than the old heat waves from Cletus McFarland. Some pretty comfortable sunglasses. Reasonably priced compared to some of the stuff I've bought over the years, too. Slow. It was really slow for me this week, too, until today. Then I got called out somewhere with a roof that had 6 units down. They just save them up until the building gets cold, and they call in and say they have no heat. You're like, okay. Oh, you got 6 units, and at the end of the day, you're like, there's no way all this went bad in the last few days. Oh no, those ain't worked in like 3 years, and that one went down before winter last year, and this one, it hadn't worked this winter. We don't know when it worked last. It was one of those. It was fun. Real fun. I'm going to kill this light over here. I think I got plenty of light. Yeah, still got plenty of light. Out the way. Easy. They do that so they only have to pay one service charge. I know some people do that, but this is like the city municipal building in a city that's got a pretty good sized population. I don't know what's up with that. Right, Froggy? Well, they own the gas. I don't know. I will say everything at this place is like, it's government, so, but it's way overbuilt. Way overbuilt. Like these rooftop units. So each rooftop unit has its own stub coming up through the roof in a penetration for the gas per unit. And all of these come up 3-inch, 90, go through this humongous ball valve, and then neck down to 1-inch. Exactly. That's probably what it was. I don't know. We want the best equipment, but it's got to be cheap. Oh, yeah. We set up about 30 of them on a building one time. Aeon's kind of like I forget model of it, but basically the same thing Walmart uses. And boss is like, well, we ended up with this quote, and I don't feel like I quoted it for enough time, but they wanted it cheap, so we're going to wire and fire and go. He said, start them up. If the compressor and the fans and blowers come on, walk away from them. Okay. We was out there for weeks going back on units. I think there was like, I don't know, a good handful that didn't get any tape on the curb adapters. Just sitting there mixing supply and return. That was a quick wham bam. But customer gets what they pay for. Rule of thumb, that's always customer gets what they pay for. I won't do shoddy work, but you'll get what you pay for. What's up, Mario? Froggy, have you ever heard of a flow unit, FLO? Or custom built? They might have another name. Let me look. Flow Energy Solutions. That's who it is. Yeah, these are pretty cool stuff. Revolutionizing dehumidification and overall store comfort in food retail spaces. So I guess they're just grocery store specific. I appreciate the little gift. Our HVAC technology simplifies your rooftop systems, optimizing performance and creating a comfortable retail environment that leads to increased profitability for store owners. And I got sent to commission some of these on some Aldi stores. Really, really nice, well built units, I will say that. They say, don't take our word for it. Hear it from our clients and U.S. Department of Energy. Well, we do work for them. Pro has been a proven solution for Aldi in 32 states. And the reality, check them out. Pretty neat. They're nice units. FLO Energy Solutions. Now let's catch up here. Did have a call for two older trans units. They just had the gas redone. Said units were making a huffing noise. Negative PSI. Gas valves. Both were at 2 inches of water column when they call for minus 0.20 to 0.30 of water column. Huh. Both units are making a huffing noise. Now I do know. Oh, I didn't know if he's talking about transcritical CO2 units. I had to get further into the reading. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's train. I do know if you undersize flex lines, a lot of people will put some of these in with those little flex adapters, which I personally don't use. I hard pipe it all the way in. I've seen a lot of people put a little 1/2 inch gas line on the units, going from like a ball valve or whatever into the unit. They think it's okay because they've got a 1/2 inch inlet. But if you read those lines, a lot of them, like for instance, most of the train, I think at 10 ton, 7.5 maybe, they'll have a 1/2 inch inlet. But if you try to use a 1/2 inch flex line, they'll make a whistling noise, kind of like those bendy straws. I've probably seen that 10 times in my day. They'll call it, it's making some wild noise. And somebody changed the gas stuff out and just a whistling. So watch that on the gas stuff. Just because it's half inch, don't mean you can put a half-inch flex hose. You usually got to go 3/4 to get enough blow. I guess they are froggy, yeah. Those flow units, they've got really nice GE blower motors, direct drive, inverter, and variable speed compressors, variable speed condenser fans, all top notch quality. Anyway, the ones I commissioned was. There you go. It's running. Yep, it's oscillating over the ridges in the flex line for sure. For sure. Definitely. I had one time was a screamer. They changed the unit out, put a brand new unit on, and it was in the middle of the summer. They put the unit on, and they put a new flex line on, and put a little half-inch. I think it was actually like a gas water heater flex line. It was a little rinky-dink thing, and they called and said they had a wild noise coming on when the unit come on. As soon as I walked in the building, it's like, what in the world? Yeah, they got a desiccant wheel in them. Yeah, desiccant wheel, and then the way they do their reheat, so like the couple that I'd commissioned had 2 stages of cooling, and they had modulating pulse valves on the discharge teed off of the discharge lines, and that would do the reheat. But they also had gas exchangers in them, and then the store rack systems also had heat reclaim in them. So I guess they got some good software, and this was back before AI was popular. But they got something in them units that's able to tell based on all the data that it's reading, because they got sensors. There's like 20 sensors in that unit. And based on the data that it has, it figures out what's the most efficient way to run that unit. Pretty cool, though. Be a huge desiccant wheel in it. What's up? Baked off alone? What type of music do I play? Anything sounds good, I guess. I don't know any music. That's for decoration. So is the banjo. And that guitar, I just got them for decoration. Those other 4 guitars, they're for decoration, man. I don't get enough time to play no guitar. They look cool. This one's spalted maple. You ever seen a spalted maple acoustic? Mahogany back. Got a little mother of pearl inlay. Yeah, it was empathy based for sure. Thing's pretty tuned up, he said. All right, that's all you get. I ain't picked a guitar up in a long time, long time. I'll tell you something cool about that Flow company or whatever, Froggy. They really take pride in their units. Like, you open the panels up. I remember my first time seeing one. You open the panels up, and there's like little messages on these laminated stickers from like each person that was doing the quality control. And, like, they were custom. Like, I guess I don't know if they buy the cabinets and then they just build them or what. I just remember talking to one of the guys when I was doing the commissioning, because you have to talk to them while you're doing it, and super friendly, super friendly. Is that a waggle like? Dadgum, I don't know what you said, bro. Best kind of mayonnaise. Homemade, not Hellman's. You gotta make it yourself. It ain't nothing but some egg whites, some oil. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. Hey, you too, buddy. Hellman's, I mean, flavor's good, but I don't get down with anything they make with soybean oil, so. And even some of the avocado oil, they still hide some of that bad oil in there, so you gotta make your own. They'll advertise it on the bottle or whatever. Made with extra virgin olive oil. And you flip it over and it's like olive oil and soybean oil and canola oil and rapeseed oil and palm oil or whatever else. You gotta stay away from this stuff, guys. It's bad for you. Trust me. I ate the most unhealthy. Let's just put it this way. I ate terrible. And I paid for it dearly, and I had to really, really do some serious stuff to regain my health. It was pretty bad. Pretty bad. About died, what they say. I was a walking heart attack. This is down here in the country, you know. You just give her kids Mountain Dew and daggum hot dogs. Tell you, buddy, it's what we lived on, isn't it, babe? Mountain Dew and bologna, wasn't it? Yep. All that processed meat with sodium nitrate and whatever else they had us on. Especially when you're poor. We ain't poor no more, so we can afford not to eat. Bottom of the barrel. Vienna sausages, you remember those? Treat, you remember the Spam? Oh, yeah. Potted meat. Believe the stuff they used to make us eat. Beanie weenies. Froggy, not just the corn syrup. So, listen to this. It's a double-edged sword anytime you go to, like, let's just take McDonald's, right? I'm probably going to get canceled for talking about McDonald's. Well, okay, let's not talk about McDonald's. Let's talk about Chick-fil-A or somewhere else. High fructose corn syrup, all right? So obviously, we know it's not good for us, right? Well, a lot of these sugar alternatives are really bad about working towards giving people a fatty liver if they consume it a lot, right? Well, guess what compounds with high fructose corn syrup and makes it even worse? Trans fats. That's why they started frying in all this bad oil. Soybean. You can buy a 5-gallon thing of soybean oil for like $30. You know what it costs in beef tallow? Like $200. I get it. You saving money, but everybody gonna die from. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. You are right. Mexican Coke is the best Coca-Cola for sure. It absolutely is. And everything's okay in moderation. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fat boy, you know. I ain't no health nut. But like you see here, so I watched a series on water quality and a lot of these sparkling drinks. So believe it or not, the sparkling ice, the water they use in here doesn't have any PFEs. Uh, it's not mineral water by any means, but it doesn't have any of the forever chemicals or anything like that. So it's on my acceptable list of sparkling beverages I can have. Yeah, sport ice. You don't see that? Sparkling ice. It's good stuff. Told a guy the other day, I was talking to a Hispanic friend of mine. He said, "What do you think about all this ice stuff?" I was like, "Dude, I try to stay off the news. I could care less about this ice stuff." And I'm one of those people. I think both sides suck. They can't get along. They don't ever put anybody in there that can like get along with both sides. We're too vastly different. That's you beating a dead horse. U.S. government is done. They can't get along. Too many people want too many different things. I don't care about none of that. Anyway, he's like, I think it's BS, man. He said, my daddy, he came over here, nothing. He had nothing. Nothing. He immigrated legally. Cost of money. He said, man, he worked hard. He started, construction. He laying block, doing drywall. He worked for like 30 years. Have nothing. And, you know, still live in the ghetto. And these people come over here, and that's about all I'm going to say. You dang right, 304. Get him, Jorge. I'm going to call him and be like, hey, daggum right. I support Vanilla Ice. Anybody still know who that is? He was a joke, wasn't he? He had one cool song, kind of like Billy Ray Cyrus back in the day. Oh. Guess I could throw something on the printer. What are we going to print, guys? Hey. All right, stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something. Grab a hold of me tightly. All right, that's all you get. That's all you get. My wife knows every word to that song. Every word. And she probably hadn't heard it in 30 years. And believe it or not, it came on something we was streaming. And she was over here smiling ear to ear, just going with it. She got clowned on a little bit. Sturdy. Boy, these 3D printers. Mine keeps getting new updates, and every time it gets a new update, it does something even better, higher quality. These things are going to be Froggy. I can't wait to get me one that 3D prints metal. That'd be cool. 3D print metal parts in your house, buddy. I'd have some fun with that. what kind of show is this? It's just coming on with some of my people that follow me and other content creators that do the same kind of stuff I do, having a little chit chat. That's all. What do you want it to be, buddy? Whatever you want it to be. You just let me know. I am here for you, my friend. What do you want to talk about? You got questions? I'll try to answer your questions. Won't play the guitar, though. Or the banjo. Money you can do now with PLA. So, all I've printed with is PLA so far. I've been thinking about buying some of the PET G stuff and maybe some carbon fiber. Oh, yeah. Oh, what I mean, metal print money. Yeah, you daggum right. I bet it ain't cheap. Look at this. Why am I wearing a hat in the house? What in the world? Froggy, you be printing stuff? You got a printer? What up, cuh? What's going on? Ain't nothing going on. We're just chilling a little bit of chilling. That's what you call it. About to throw something on my 3D printer. Oh, 304 leaving? Gotta run. I'm going to get some shade. Have some side work. I ain't had no side work in a minute. All right, bro. I'll see you. Be safe out there. Do him a good job. Side work. You know, it comes back on only you. We'll see you, man. Oh, he took it over? The son took it over, huh? He said, nope, Dad, I don't think you need this. Well, funny enough, I bought this printer for my son. And we printed stuff for about a week, and then he ain't asked to print nothing since. Like everyone bought him RC cars, Nerf guns, game systems. He flops around on them. Spoiled rotten, buddy. If I'd have had a quarter of the stuff he had when I was growing up, buddy. What's the most country thing to do with a hearse besides hauling corpses? I don't know. Buddy of mine's got a hearse with like... What math you have in that hearse? Was it 12, 15-inch woofers?
I think so.
Yeah. Buddy of mine got 12, 15-inch subwoofers in the back of one with like 40,000 watts. See? The wife agrees. That's what we do down here in the country, you know. Sure do. Awesome. I have a 53 Cadillac hearse. Buddy, that is sweet. When's the last time I was looking at Cadillac hearses, babe?
Not too long ago.
4 months, 5 months, something like that?
So I was thinking about that Rolls Royce limousine.
Yeah, we about bought a Rolls Royce limousine.
I think it's a kit car, but still.
It's a Lincoln Town Car, actually. It's just got a Rolls Royce kit on it. But, no, I'd agree with that. I agree with the wife on that. That was about $150,000 hearse. But I've been looking for the Cadillac hearses. It's just, unfortunately, where I'm at, I can't ever find a clean one. And I like clean vehicles. I ain't got enough time to get into a project where I got to fix a bunch of dings and dents and scratches. I like clean paint, clean interior. I work too much to be able to take on these ongoing projects. Like my 65 Mustang, it's been over there for 5 years now, 80% completed, and it's been 80% in the last 5 years since we moved here. Got a fresh built, brand new motor ready to sit in it. It's got about $4,000 worth of suspension on it. TKO world class Tremec, or not world class. I got a TKO Tremec 5 speed. It's 4 length in the rear, just waiting for me to go slap it together and go out and burn the road up. But I don't have time. But I was wanting a clean Cadillac hearse, and I was gonna put some air ride on it. Them old hearses are easy to put air ride on, and just go mob around and do burnouts. Love them old Cadillac hearses. I think Cadillac was the first vehicle to have air conditioning, if I'm not mistaken. Freon air conditioning. I know Cadillac had some cars back in the day. There was an option to get these vents in the rear quarter glass to bring air into the car. But I think they actually had the first compressor on a vehicle. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to that. But I think I remember seeing that somewhere. Let's go scour printables and see what they have on printables that's new today. I think they got something new. Let me move this over here. Yeah, there. Get over it a little bit. Yeah. Do they have anything new on printables? I like some of these other websites, but I got too many pop-ups. Very true there, Okimon plays. Play a guitar solo. What do you mean by solo? Like just me solo playing? Or are you talking about like licks and taps and runs and like riffs? They're decoration. I don't play them. They just decoration. Ooh, a balanced chess set. What else we got here? An RPG. No, let's go to gadgets. Huh. There's a new whistle. A ratcheting guitar capo. I don't believe it. Just notes. Ain't no way. So there's a capo body, and then a capo rubber sleeve that I guess you'd have to print with TPU or something. Let's print a capo body and see if it works. The file looks okay. Audio or auto orient. Let's see. Slice part. 16 minutes? How many grams this thing weigh? 8.11 grams. I don't know if this is going to be a working capo. I doubt it will. We'll see. I don't have any TPU to print a rubber sleeve, so I don't know about that. Amen, Jason. Most hated man in the world right there. They can talk about him all they want. There's a reason everybody don't like him. Well, I say everybody. You know what I mean. A lot of people. Remember the first time I ever wore something out in public that had Jesus on it? I had some of the most hateful things said to me, and I was like, oh, wow. Okay. All right. You'd be right about that. If you only knew what you know, then you would know. What's your favorite meat to grill? Ooh. Grill. I got to ask a question. Got to have a little bit of context here. Is it a gas grill or is it a charcoal grill? Because that'll be the $1,000,000 question. Because if I'm cooking on a charcoal grill, there's only a couple of things that I will eat off of a charcoal grill. Personal preference. But if it's like a grill that I have, I've got one of the infrared gas grills. So it's got the stainless plates under the actual grills, so the heat radiates, I guess, off of those plates and make it infrared. I get a really good sear. So if it was on my infrared gas grill, my favorite cut of meat would probably be either an Angus or a Wagyu ribeye, cooked medium rare with a heavy sear, hot sear. What if you were burning off wood grill? So I like to cook fish on wood. Yeah, like cherry wood is really good to cook fish over. Do what? You'll cut my hair for $5, buddy. My last haircut, you know what it cost me? $0. Because I bought that pair of clippers about 15 years ago, and they done paid themselves off. Sure did. I get a haircut every once in a while if the wife's like, babe, go get your haircut. I want you to look cute. I will, but most of the time I just try to save a little bit of money. Hey, Goku, Jesus loves you too, buddy. He loves everybody. He just wants to have a personal, intimate relationship with you. Hey, you too, buddy. Boy, this thing is ripping. Boy, it done kicked in high gear now. That thing is flying through this print. I could slow this printer down and get some really high quality prints, I feel. But it does pretty good at the speeds it's going. I'm sure the 3D printer is something I'll have fun with for a few months and it will sit and not get used anymore. I don't know until I need to print something cool. I need to learn how to do AutoCAD so I can actually create some stuff. My wife does AutoCAD. She went to college for it, but she won't sit in here and make nothing. Chevy or Ford? I got both in the driveway, buddy, but I'd have to say Ford. Let me rephrase that. I got a Chevy company truck. I got a Buick that I bought off Facebook Marketplace because it was just too good of a deal to pass up. It is an '01 Buick Regal with the 38 Series 2, 3800 Series 2, supercharged. And got off an old man in North Carolina. Only serviced at the dealer. Paint didn't have a scratch, no fade. Leather interior was gorgeous. Had 42,000 miles on it, I think, when I got it a couple of years ago. It's a good dang car right there, buddy. But I think we got 4 Fords out there, something like that. Got a 65 Ford Mustang. Got a 97 Ford F-250 Power Stroke. 4-door short bed. Got a 2013 Ford Flex slammed on the ground on full body coilovers with big old brake kit all the way around. I'm about to put some subs in. What other cars I got? Got 3 Fords. What do we got? I got so many cars I forget what I have sometimes. I didn't hear you. No, the Zuzu. So the one I have is the last year they imported them from Japan. All the ones after that were Chevy. Yeah, I got the last true Japanese Isuzu Trooper. Back when they were still good. Thing will go anywhere. It's got lockers front and rear. 35s. 2.6 4-cylinder. Get that thing in low range. It'll get up a hill. '95 what? A Zuzu? No, it's 88. I think 88 was the last year they actually imported them from Japan. After that, they were all made in the U.S., I think. Froggy, I'm like you, dude. My brain's got so much stuff in it, I forget. It all kind of runs together when we get old. I'm glad I can still do my job. What's the old saying? Buddy, I forgot more than you'll ever know. Oh, you had a 95 pup? Hey, what year was that pup truck I had? 92? 93, something like that. Maybe 94. Little black single cab short bed, 2.6 5-speed. That was actually the vehicle I taught my wife how to drive a stick on. Shouldn't have sold that truck, man. It was clean. Stupid clean. It was black. Had no tears in the seat. Dash was good. I don't even think it had scratches in the bed. Oh, 95 was the last year Isuzu made the engine. Then they went to Chevy. They were just making them too good, buddy. They didn't tear up. Like the old Bell South telephones. Remember the old rotary dial phones Bell South made? You could make a phone call, jerk that thing out of the wall, beat somebody to death with it, and plug it back up, and it still worked. They quit making them like that because they wouldn't sell another one. Just won't die. Hey, this ain't no lie. I was on the phone with my wife. She was leaving work, and I was at the house. She was waiting at a red light. She was like the third or fourth car back in the red light. Pulled out, and somebody T-boned her going like 60 mile an hour. So I hear all this while I'm on the phone. Oh my God, I'm in a wreck. My car's destroyed. I don't know if I'm okay. She was 8 months pregnant. I got in that old Isuzu Trooper, big mud tires on it, and I had that thing going down the road. And you know the speed only goes to 85 on those. It was buried. I mean, buried. And I seen a cop pull out with blue lights on it. And I passed the cop. And I beat the cop to the wreck. And I get out. He gets out and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "My wife was just in a wreck. That's her car right there. Sorry, man. She's 8 months pregnant." "Oh, you're good, man. You're good. You're good." But I thought for sure that little Isuzu was going to blow up. I mean, and I've got it geared low. So I bet I was doing every bit of 90, 95 RPMs, twisted all the way around pretty much the whole way. And still ran after that. "What's up, Cooper?" Yes, I know this. And I've got a 350 over there. No, I don't. I lied. I sold it. I had a 350. But I've been telling my wife forever that I was going to put a V8 in that little thing. They actually sell adapter plates for that transmission. They can't handle the torque. You could drive it. But I was thinking about putting like a 350 with a turbo 400 or something in it. But it won't die. It won't die, and I hate to. You probably can't sell that engine for much. I hate to tear it up or tear it out and put something in it. So I said I'll put a V8 in it when it blows up. It'll blow up one day, maybe. Oh, put a little 2-speed power glide in it? Is that what you're talking about? Or turbo glide? Is that where you mix a turbo transmission with power glide planetary or something? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool, Okimon. 37F20 FAML. Let me look that up. Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. Farmel. Oh, it's a tractor. The 1937 Farmel F20 is a two-wheel drive row crop tractor manufactured by Farmel, part of International Harvester. It features a 3.6 liter four-cylinder producing 27.1 PS, which equates to 26.7 horsepower at 1200 RPMs with a 540 PTO for power takeoff. This tractor is equipped with a sliding gear transmission and has a 13-gallon fuel tank. It's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Babe, you know my problem. I try to read ahead 4 or 5 lines. I don't know. Weird. Iron wheeled. What about that? Oh, yeah, I see that. I got a guy that I do some grocery stores for. He collects tractors. One of his stores that's way out in the boonies, the back of his grocery store, he's got this big pole barn. I bet there's 40 tractors under it. And some of these tractors, I'm talking old Fords, John Deeres, and then he collects some overseas brand, German or something. Pretty cool. Yeah, we got a tractor convention here. I don't think it's every year, but every couple or 3 years, people come from all over the world to bring their tractors here. And they got the tractor pools. That's pretty fun to watch. Oh, them got the old crank start on them. Rip your arm off. Thing locks up. That's pretty cool. Iron wheel. Yeah, buddy. Is that the old, like the Forrest Gump with the little figure eight steering wheel thing? Them old snappers, buddy. I remember when I was a kid, those things were still all over the place. Couldn't kill them. Them old snapper mowers, buddy. You couldn't kill them. Like them old red tag Copeland compressors. If you took care of them, buddy, you couldn't kill them. Oh, like a lawn tractor. I got you. Like the small tractors, front engine. I've seen some of those. IT-12 and IT-16. I mean, let me look them up. I got you. Yeah, because them snappers I'm talking about, they had the engine in the back. I know what you're talking about. I ain't got no cool mowers. I got a Kubota zero turn. It works good. It ain't cool though. Mine has a chipped flywheel tooth. And let me guess, when you shut it off, it gets in that one spot where the Bendix just kicks out and spins. I had an old car one time that had about 4 teeth missing off the flywheel. And luck of the draw. Sometimes you didn't want to shut it off. You didn't know if it was going to start back. That's back when I was a poor man. Makes an evil noise when I try to start it. I bet it does. Buddy. Says 32 seconds left on this capo. It lied. It's already done. Let me grab this. Let's see if we got a capo. pretty smooth print. Let's see if it ratchets. You let it cool off a little bit. There ain't no way this works. Ain't no way this works. It's supposed to have a rubber sleeve too, but we'll see. Oh dear. The plastic 3D printed capo works. I can't believe it. Please don't say, oh. What is that? Who was that? Well, I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be. I remember that song. I'll be dipped and twirled. String's moving a little bit. I guess that's why you need to print a TPU rubber sleeve. That's pretty cool. Move it down one. Oh, I like that. You can just slide it around. I do not know how to play Stairway to Heaven. I was told years ago at Guitar Center you're not allowed to play that song. See ya, Froggy. Bro, give me a call sometime next week or something if you ain't busy. I got something I'll catch you up on. Can't do it on YouTube, but I got to work on a pretty cool facility the other day. Got some of that proprietary stuff, you know, where you got to sign one of them papers. Don't hit that one note real clear. I don't play guitar. I was just fooling around. I printed a 3D printed capo just to see if it would work. My wife plays the banjo. I don't play banjo. I'll get the accordion out and play the accordion. Oh, dude, these 3D printers are awesome. So I was just scrolling on printables. Found me a little, took like 15 minutes to print. Capo. Absolutely not wood. I can't get the accordion out. But I 3D printed a saxophone mouthpiece, and it works. It was a little rough up here, so the reed wouldn't seal too well. So I sanded it a little bit, and I got it a little too flat. It's got a little curve to it. I'm going to print another one and try a little different setting on it and see if it'll be a little bit smoother up here. Just don't 3D print engine pistons, buddy. Hold on. I got an engine block around here somewhere that I printed. They got these little V8 engine blocks. I don't know what I did with it. 3D printed brake rotor for a keychain. What about that? Pretty cool, huh? ADHD, sit down. Don't make me get T-Pain on them. I'm in love with my printer. Do I got a lap steel? Nah, I got a butt plate lap steel and pedal steel. I'm gonna make the wife mad. You know what I just realized? That I can't play left-handed. I tried and failed. Can't ever find that one key. Where's that one key? Alright, that's all I know how to do. Let's get banjo. Is that banjo? Nope. Nope. Well, let's see here. I ain't messed with this thing in so long. Play some French Riviera. What is that? I got this for free. This was a gift from my late father-in-law. I got a bunch of random stuff. I can't play the banjo. My wife plays the banjo. I'll make noise on it. Probably ain't even in tune. This thing ain't been picked up in I don't know how long. She quit. I don't even know if my tuner's got batteries in it. I don't know where my tuner is. Here it is. Whoa. It died. Hold on. I got another one here. Let's see if this one's got a battery in it. Yep. Oh, shoot. No. Dead. Dead. I'm a hillbilly, but I can't tune a banjo by ear. Let's see if this other one's any better. Babe, you need to tune your banjos up. Nope. Nope. Statler and Wardoff. I wish. We got the banjos back when everybody was locked in the house because of that little thing with the 19 at the end. She learned to play quite a bit. And then we went back to work. They kind of sit. Come play the banjo, babe. You remember anything?
I just have to sit down and fiddle with it.
Don't make me get the daggum saxophone out. I'll blow y'all's eardrums out. I will. I ain't scared. I'm a jack of all instruments, master of none. Shoot, I even make beats, buddy. Don't make me plug in my little MPC studio. I'm a certified beat maker. I ain't kidding. Certified. I'm better than that at that than all this other stuff. She won't let me play bagpipes. I used to play bagpipes. They're too loud. You can't really practice with them anywhere. It's like the saxophone. Like the saxophones I got with the mouthpieces. You really got to blow into them and have a good bit of volume. I wish he had some bagpipes over that dang accordion. I'll order them right now. I can get some Chinese ones on Amazon for like nothing. Bagpipes, Amazon. Let's see. $109. Harmonica, I can jam a little bit on a harmonica. You seen any of the harmonicas, babe?
In the car.
Well, it's snowing. I'm not going to the car. McWilliams bagpipes, professional Scottish Highland bagpipe for beginners. $150. Has a 2.5 star rating. I don't think that's any good. Ain't none of these rated good. That's funny. We got 3 attics. They all full. 2 garages full. Problem with America nowadays, we buy too much junk. All right, y'all. I'm about to hop off here. And take her easy. Or don't take her at all. Y'all come back now, you hear? See y'all.